Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good evening. It is the 2000th episode on my channel. Thank you, Yinzer, for showing up. How you doing, Robbie?
All right, how you guys doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Just fucking ducky.
I invited Michael Ditton Edwards. He is an author and a writer for a periodical, so I'm hoping he shows up. I invited Mike Kimber, Micro Mike. Everybody should know who he is at the Lions fan.
Oh, yeah.
And I also invited LL Cool Torrance, a guest that used to be on Detroit Lions on the Prowl back when I first started in podcasting.
Okay.
So hopefully they can be here. Everybody's out. And there's one more that might show up, and this is the big one. We might have Easy of Woodward Sports.
Nice.
So I invited him. He's out at his bar. I can't say what type of bar it is, but let's just say that music might be on the polls.
I was kind of hoping to see that Jagoff Bears fan on here.
Thank you, Michael.
Ken?
Yeah, Ken.
Hey, Megan.
Hey, Megan's here. Michael, I did send the link to your messenger.
Yeah, if you want to be, yeah. What's up, Mike? Mike. Guess what day it is?
Hump day.
Day.
Oh shit! Today is
But,
yeah.
It is. That's why.
Trayvon Diggs was waived yesterday by the Cowboys, and because they're so injured in the secondary, he's now a Packer.
Yeah, I've seen a few Packer fans. They're not too happy about that because of his passer rating he allowed this year.
Yeah, isn't it like a 102?
Nah, 156.3.
Oh, that's even better yet. That's a perfect passer rating, isn't it? Oh,
yeah,
no,
he had a bad year.
It's
He had a bad year.
158.3. I forgot. He must have stopped someone.
I don't know who it was, but that's bad. You know, maybe because it was just a bad Dallas team. You know,
if you want good memes about life and about the Lions, follow Elise Memes on Facebook. She has some hilarious ones.
Yeah, the Hump Day one. Yeah, it's hilarious.
But 2000 episode. Who'd have thought? Last year on January 24th, because I've been doing so many shows now a week, I hit my 1000th episode in 2024. So here we are at the end of 2025, the last day of 2025, and it is my 2000th episode.
Nice.
that's a milestone right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still gaining subscribers. I'm doing it organically. I refuse to pay to get to where I'm monetized. I don't want to do that. I want to grow it slowly, organically, by talking realistic football with fans. I have fans of other teams on here. I have fans around the world even. That's the crazy thing. You know how the YouTube Studio lets you see the geography of where your show is aired at? There are 118 countries in the world that are recognized as countries. There's islands and stuff like that, but there's 118 different countries. There's 7 continents altogether?
Yes.
Yes.
I am shown on all 7 continents.
Awesome.
I am in 180 cities in 98 countries around the world. That's huge. I don't care what anybody says. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Because I cover the Lions and because of some of our players being where they're from originally, I'm shown in Samoa. I'm shown in Guam. I'm shown in Hawaii. I'm shown in Alaska because I got family there. So that's kind of.
Are you showing Fiji, dang
it? I am shown in Germany, in Berlin, where the St. Brown family is from. That's where his mother is from.
Oh yeah, he is from Berlin. Huh? His family's from Berlin.
Germany,
Yeah,
not Berlin exactly. I forgot what city it's called.
It's a small
something like that.
In Berlin, it's like a suburb type of thing, but yeah, it starts with an M. It's not like Munich.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah,
it's a small one, but they are from the Berlin area, and I'm watched there. I have Kevin Gurdett, who's a fan. He's in the military over there in Germany. He follows us. I have people from Roar, the UK, but getting them to come on at 9:30 at night here is like trying to get them to show up at 6 a.m. for a job.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you,
difference
Robbie,
can be fun.
But Trayvon Diggs, and then we heard about the allegations versus Stephon Diggs, which he's categorically denying. I would too, when it has to do with strangulation and felony assault on a woman.
They got pictures of her.
She must have
injuries.
overcooked it. She must have
I
overcooked
remember that,
it.
Michael Edwards, because I invited you on for the Thanksgiving Day one, the preview, and you couldn't make it. I appreciate everybody who's been here with me for a long time and those that have been here a short time, whether you've been here a minute, an hour, or all 4 years I've been doing this on my own. I appreciate every single one. But the Stephon Diggs situation, Austin, what do you think about that?
It's not a good day for the right.
It's alleged now.
Well,
let's leave it at that.
Yeah, we don't want to get sued.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's an interesting. I mean, that the news about that drops early this morning, and then his brother gets dropped by the Cowboys. So not a good day in the Diggs family. I'm interested to follow that story, see how it develops, if he actually gets charged with what he allegedly did, and then how the Patriots kind of respond to that.
Supposedly it was over a salary dispute. I guess.
The woman is a private chef.
Yeah, real private.
And she was disputing over the amount of money owed. And according to the police report, allegedly, he slapped her, then took her into a chokehold.
Holy damn! I didn't know he did all that. I thought he just slapped her. I didn't know about
threw her on
that.
the bed. He threw her on the bed because it was in her bedroom. This all took place.
Yes.
And this is the reason why. And some texts have slipped out about that too.
I'm going to read exactly the excerpt from the police report. According to a police
Like the butt of
report,
the pan when she was cooking his grilled cheese.
Yep.
Oh my bad.
According to a police report, a woman went to the police on December 16th and shared that she was working as a private chef December 2nd when Diggs entered her unlocked bedroom and allegedly smacked her across the face after they had discussed money owed to her. According to police, she said she attempted to push Diggs away when he allegedly tried to choke her with his elbow around her neck and later threw her on the bed. She informed police she didn't want to file charges December 16th before deciding to do so on December 22nd, according to authorities.
Yeah. Also, there's other things coming out since that report that his assistant was in there too, and he was choking her up to make her sign a non-disclosure form.
Mhm.
So that's another element. And there might have been romantic interest between the two because now we had text messages coming out
Now
that they found.
there's an awful rumor that
All alleged.
some NFL East people have alleged about Trayvon Diggs that he had something to do with Marshawn Nealon's pregnant fiance.
Oh, really?
That's alleged. All of it. Oh, here he comes, the one, the only. Ken the Bear fan, as soon as his camera kicks in. There he is.
Ah, there he goes. My favorite Bears fan.
So
Awesome.
we were talking about Stephon Diggs in that situation, and I read the police report stuff that I showed in the chat, Ken. Wow, it runs
Allegedly.
deep, allegedly.
Allegedly.
He
But
had to
I still don't. It's first place, Ken. J.I. gives you credit. I'm gonna say to you what you told us the first time I put that meme up that said Kings of the North. You said you're not allowed to do that till you do it a second time. Nick Burton. I saw that Packers picked up trash Diggs.
Green Bay's turned into the Cowboys.
Well,
He was having a bad
one-
year.
Ohio
one
State
thing-
just scored.
Oh, finally? What was it? A field
Mhm.
goal?
A touchdown. 14
Oh,
to 7.
wow. Amazing.
Who's playing tonight? My TV's out right now. My antenna's
Miami and
no.
OSU.
Miami versus Ohio State, and Miami was up 14-0 at half, and Ohio State finally got on the board with a touchdown. They tried to get on the board before the half, but their kicker must be cross-eyed or have a crooked foot because he shanked another one.
Sorry.
I swear, he must look like that guy that's in all the Adam Sandler movies with the weird eyes. That's their kicker.
Who was that? I'm trying to remember. You talking about that?
David something.
That
I
one
can't
dude.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a funny dude. He's a funny dude.
He might be a cousin to that guy. He got the same type of eyes.
You can do it all. No, that's Rob Schneider.
Mhm.
Rob,
Can do it.
that guy on Waterbud.
Yeah,
You can do it, or we'll cut your fucking head off. I guarantee you they're cutting his fucking
Oh,
head
we
off
suck
because of the
again.
other one.
That's the other one he does. Yeah, Steve Buscemi was on what's the one
Crooked
with
but
the
cross-eyed. That's no way to go through life, not even for a Packer fan.
Steve
Love you,
Buscemi
Mike
was also
Weber.
the guy on wasn't he also the guy on
Con
Con Air, yeah. He was the
Yeah.
nut
Got
job.
the whole world
Yeah.
in his hand.
He had the tea party with the little girl.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Thank God after they took off, you saw the little girl again because you know what he was in jail for.
Right.
They talked about it. I was like, oh my God, no. I can't have this happen on this movie.
They were just ahead of their time. They were just ahead of their time in predicting what Hollywood is. That's all.
Yes, they did. Nebraska did tumble.
They sucked ass.
My antenna's out right now, so I can't watch no game
Didn't-
right now.
Didn't Iowa lose to Vandy because they fumbled on the 2-yard line at the end of the game?
Was it? I don't think it was Iowa.
I thought that was Iowa.
Oh yeah, no, Iowa won that game.
Oh, Iowa came back and won. Okay. There was a fumble, I know, by their running back at the 2-yard line. Maybe that was at the half. But anyways, because somebody was talking about it. All I know is I was at work, so I didn't get to watch any of those games. I didn't get to watch Michigan in their fourth quarter meltdown.
Yeah, they
Probably a good thing
melted
you
down
didn't.
in the fourth quarter. They completely shit the bed in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left too.
Yeah.
They were winning by 3 points, according to the score, and they gave up 17 to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
But It's rookie quarterback. Rookie quarterback's going to make mistakes. Or freshman quarterback.
Ken, what's your take on Trayvon Diggs now being a Packer?
You mean the Green Bay Cowboys?
Yeah, the Green Bay Cowboys.
I mean, look at it. I had said earlier. Hold on, I'm just putting the stream into Bears Twitter right now. I had said earlier that that I wouldn't mind the Bears. He's what? Going to cost you the vet minimum. Take the flyer, especially if you need depth going into the playoffs. And Packers definitely need depth. I don't know how much impact he'll be, but he's worth the flyer. I mean, what's the risk reward for them? I mean, you're going to drop number 49 off the roster.
$480,000 for the game.
Yep.
So vet minimum, low cost. They have room in their budget, obviously. Number 49 drops off the roster because remember you dressed 49.
It's really not his vet minimum. That's his actual salary.
Yeah, but they don't. Oh, it's right because it's a trade because they claimed off waivers.
Exactly.
Right?
Well, he came off the waivers. Yeah.
Yeah. So now they're stuck. So wait a minute. Are they stuck with that contract for the next 2 years?
They don't have to be. They can get rid of him after this year.
No, the dead cap and anything like that is gone, but they picked up the contract as it sits.
For this year only.
Yeah, for this last. Yeah. For how many games?
Yeah, I mean, they've got the money in their budget. So, I mean.
But
low risk.
Robbie, go ahead and inform Ken what the passer rating is against Diggs this season.
Do you really want to know, Ken?
No, because I know it's bad. But here's the thing: I was making the case for him to go to possibly Chicago because his best season was with our DBs coach. So that would have been a good reunion. Maybe he gets something out of in the playoffs. Like I said, like you're taking number 49 off the roster and you're replacing him with Trayvon Diggs. So, you know, you don't have to necessarily play him as your starter. You can rotate him if you're especially if you're a team that needed depth, which Green Bay does need depth in that position. So it's not a terrible move. I think it would have been better for him maybe to be reunited with his coach he had his best years with in Chicago. But I think Green Bay did it just so Chicago couldn't. I think
dude, you don't want them problems. You don't want them problems.
Well, I mean,
he gets burned. He gets burned more than a guy, a Navy guy in a Hooker Pier. I'm telling you that right now.
He's this though, where Green Bay's like, look, if we don't grab him, Chicago is because he had his best season with their DB coach.
That don't mean
Gardner Johnson's already reaching up.
He's not a good player.
He had a lot of interceptions, but he couldn't really cover that good.
He can't. He has no cover skills. He's out of position most of the time.
We don't play man in Chicago. It's not a man defense. It's a cover. It's been cover 2 zone defense all year, so he'd fit right into that defensive scheme.
All right. Well, he'll fit right into how many passes he gives up too.
Well, I mean, look at that. I don't know. That's in Chicago. Green Bay runs a different defense, but I mean, the case for him coming to Chicago was you're back in a zone defense with the coach that had you at your best in your career, and he'd be worth the flyer if he cleared waivers because then you could pay him the vet minimum. Green Bay said, well, wait a minute, hold my beer. We don't want to even give Chicago the opportunity to maybe even do that and have it even possibly work. We'll just claim off waivers and pay more money so they can't get them. There's multiple layers to this. He may not.
I don't even think Chicago had nothing to do with that decision for Green Bay. You have Michael Parsons over there. You had a coach that he had in Dallas beforehand too. That's the reason why he went there.
Oh, there's some cock blocking as a part of it. Trust me, the Bears and the Packers. If we have an opportunity to screw one of each other over with the player, we'll do it in a heartbeat.
I think it was more because Micah Parsons is his friend and he wanted to go to Green Bay.
There you go.
And there's that too.
But
it would have been fine if Buffalo signed them.
Miami just got the ball not too long ago, and they're already on the other side of the 50 in OSU territory.
I mean, there's multiple layers to why they did it. But I mean, for the Packers, it's not like their season's over because they did it. It's low risk, high reward. If he pans out, he pans out. If he doesn't, it costs him nothing.
Did you hear about what happened to the Disney Plus thing?
With Hulu? Yeah, I just did today. I saw that.
No,
they lost
what happened?
1.7 million subscribers today.
Because they're getting rid of Hulu as a standalone app.
Oh, really?
But when they combine, they're combining it with something. They already
Well,
they're already combined,
it's
right?
already been combined with Disney Plus, which I have, and my subscription ends in February. Because when I first started with Disney Plus, my first year, it was $76. You know how much my renewal fee would be if I would have kept it this year?
Like
Hmm.
Over
114?
150.
Like 150,
Almost
right?
$200.
Yeah.
Right?
So what? So
But here's
Hulu
the thing I'm
separating?
wondering. Here's the thing I'm wondering. And so we got rid of it, but we got it back because my wife's getting it for $50 for the year because she's a new subscriber. So,
So what?
but the
Is
thing I
Hulu
have now
separating?
with Hulu though, I get Hulu through Spotify. So now how is that going to affect my Spotify subscription? So the only reason I have the Spotify subscription is because it's Spotify with Hulu. So are they going to negate my Spotify now or what? I mean, yeah, this whole thing Disney's trying to streamline. It's a mess, and thank God the NFL's not putting games on any. Oh, the good thing they didn't try to put games on ESPN Plus yet, because I would not put it past it. Because remember, ESPN Plus is owned by Disney. I would not
Right.
put it past them to make you buy Disney Plus in order to watch NFL football games or like Monday Night Football. I would not put it past.
Well, that's basically it's included in that package right now. They give you ESPN Plus if you want it.
If you package the bundle.
Yep.
Personally, right now I have I do not have ESPN Plus. I have just Disney Plus, and then I get Hulu along with Spotify, so I can't get their bundle. But the bundle is super expensive for all three. That's what they want you to do. They're going to want you to bundle it so you get ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus, and that's going to cost you $300 or $400 a year. And watch, that's what they're going to do to Monday Night Football. Watch.
And you forgot that
I will-
ESPN bought NFL Network, so
But that hasn't
NFL
gone through
Network.
yet.
Don't make a difference. It's going to go through.
Is it?
That's not the point. Yes, it's going to go through.
Yeah,
It's already signed up. You just
No, it hasn't cleared the FCC yet, and that's a big hurdle. It's got to clear the FCC.
Wait. I'm going to stick to NFL. I'm going to stick to NFL HD TV where I can get all the sports channels and all the professional sports and only pay $99 a month with an offshore website.
I have IPTV, so none of this affects me, and I pay.
I just be
$40 a
cautious
month.
about that JB, because they've been really hacking into those offshore accounts. A lot of these.
No.
places
This
are
isn't
doing
a
that.
free. This isn't a free one. You pay for it. It is a license
Right.
to be able to watch it. There's a
I have an
difference there.
IPTV, so I don't have to
It's
deal with
not
it.
like-
But
It's not like Stream East where they just said, "Ha, fuck you, pull the plug."
so I have an IB.
Yeah,
I have an Internet Protocol
Goku's
TV
about to
service
go
I've been
next.
using for 3 football seasons now, and it's really good. So I mean, I'm not gonna have to deal with it, but that's what they're doing. They're pushing. Look at it. We got games on Netflix. We got games on whatever the
Amazon.
NBC app is. We got games on
Peacock.
this app. Yeah, on Peacock. We got games on Amazon.
Paramount.
I mean, I
Hulu.
would not be surprised if you're gonna have to get Disney Plus in order to get ESPN Plus to watch NFL Monday Night Football games pretty soon.
That's where it's going. And then anything that's on the NFL Network, there's like certain games that are on the NFL Network now. You'll have to have Disney Plus to get that because that's going to be a part of ESPN.
Well, thank God for Verizon, because I got two of those that had come free with my Verizon account. So
We're at that point where we're halfway through and it's time to do the fun stuff. Evidently, nobody else is joining us. So let's get to what we always love to do.
Hey, real quick, JB, if I may. So I just wanted to double check it because you guys were so certain. The new NFL Disney TV media deal announced in August of 2025 has not fully gone through as of today. The NFL owners approved it in October. It was a non-binding agreement announced in August 5th. It remains subject to regulatory approval, and that's what I thought. That's where the problems may come in, and this deal may not happen. So let's not say it's a done deal yet, because it may not happen.
Okay. Well, 168-92 after week 17, because there's 260 games in the NFL. That's where I'm at. We have 16 games left, and they're all going to be played.
What was your record again, JB?
168-92.
Oh, your 2 wins better than me.
I had a good 3 weeks. I went 11, 10, and 11.
Yeah, I missed a couple games too. I'm 166 and 83.
So it says Sunday, but everything says to be announced. We're just going to go through it. I believe the Saturday game is Panthers at Tampa Bay, right? For the first
Yes.
Yeah.
And San Francisco and Seattle.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be after it. That's the night game on Saturday. But
Yeah.
who do you got between Carolina and Tampa Bay? Austin.
Tampa Bay is kind of struggling right now to do anything on the football field, really. And the Panthers are kind of surging a little bit, so I'm gonna go with Bryce Young and the Panthers to win the NFC South and make the play for the first time since 2015 and make the playoffs.
You want to hear what's crazy? There is a scenario here because of the tiebreak. Carolina Panthers is 3-1 in the division so far, or 3-1. Yeah,
3-2.
3-2. Everybody else is either 1 or 2 in the division, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So if Tampa wins and Atlanta wins, Carolina still wins the division.
Yeah, I mean, all three of those teams could end the season with like a 8-9 record, but Carolina owns the tiebreaker over Atlanta and Tampa.
Right. So who do you got there, Robbie?
I'm going with Carolina. They look like they won it more, and Baker Mayfield last couple games been seeing ghosts. So I got Carolina taking it.
Ken.
So Baker, man, jeez, man, he's banged up. Here's the thing, like, it's a tough game because, like, you expect that Tampa would be so much better. Yeah, all three teams could end up 8-9 if Tampa wins this game and Atlanta wins its game. Crazy. Jesus, that's crazy. You know what though? Like Carolina's, they may end up being the best of the worst division in the NFC at this point, and I don't have a lot of confidence in Carolina. I really don't. It's hard because I don't. I mean, you look at Tampa, you're like, damn, they got a good football team. Like they got some talent on that team. What is their problem? They got good coaching. They've got some good talent. Injuries have been a problem, but it's weird. Where is this game at?
It's
in Tampa.
But they've been losing there too.
Yeah, I know they've been. Well, no, because Carolina is a different team at home than on the road. But I want to go with Tampa. I've been riding with them most of the season, but I'm going to go with Carolina, but I don't expect Carolina to do jack in the playoffs.
All right. B.
Yeah, I got Carolina. Saying Tampa Bay is not doing anything is an understatement. They're just crap right now. But Baker went from MVP to least valuable player.
I wonder how
they're not doing very good.
Right,
but Panthers should win. And yeah, I had to echo what Ken said. It doesn't make a difference anyway. Nobody's going to be going to the Super Bowl for the NFC South. I'm going to tell you that anyway. So
I'm taking Carolina as well because ever since they played the Lions and lost way back in what was that, week 6?
It was either 5 or 6, I think.
They have gone 1-8 since that time. 1-8. No, it was week 7 because they were 6-1 when they came to play us. That's right. Wow. All right, and then we got the night game on Saturday, which is Seattle at San Francisco. Who you got and why B?
I got Seattle. I just think the defense is going to step up. I know what they did. Well, I ain't even counting Chicago in this whole scenario because Chicago's defense isn't the greatest either. But they were going up and down the field. I just don't. Seattle's defense is just way better. I just have a little, their offense is just what's kind of just to me right now. They got to pick that up a little bit. They got to run the ball better against San Francisco. San Francisco's defense ain't all that. You see Caleb Williams going up and down the field on their asses all game, killing them.
They've been doing that a lot lately. But anyways, Ken.
Yeah, I've got San Francisco in this game.
All right.
Darnold will see
Robbie.
ghosts in the future again.
I have the Seahawks because they're third in stopping the run, and they haven't given up 100 yards rushing, I think, this year.
How much are y'all worried about Darnold reverting back to his act from last year? I'm waiting for it to hit the playoffs for him to do it again. But anyway,
That's why I ran.
Austin.
I'll take Seattle in this one. Just because I like their firepower on, and especially like with the wide receiver core with JSN. San Francisco really doesn't have that star power in their wideout position, and Christian McCaffrey can only carry that team so much.
And by the way, Kittle is playing. He said he was.
Good for him.
Yeah, right.
I'm taking Seattle as well, and I'll tell you why. Who's the best road team in the NFL not named Denver Broncos?
The Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Amen. I'll never predict the 49ers to win the Super Bowl as long as Kyle Shanahan is their coach.
He is
I'll
one of the
explain
coaches
that.
of the year, though.
I think Liam Cohen should get coach of the year this year.
I think Mike Vrabel should. Actually, I think it's a tie between Mike Vrabel and Ben Johnson because both of them took their teams from worst to first. We'll see what Jacksonville's made of when they get in the playoffs.
All right. Now we're just going to go down the list. We got the toilet bowl of the NFC South, the New Orleans Saints versus Atlanta. Who you got, Austin?
It might be the toilet bowl this year, but the last few games, New Orleans is surging. Tyler whatever you said.
No, he just asked who the coach is. Denver's head coach was Sean Payton.
Gotcha. Their quarterback in New Orleans, Tyler Sau, or however you say his last name, he's looking pretty damn good. And I mean, Atlanta's coming in riding high on their upset win over the Rams, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I do believe the New Orleans Saints will take this one.
All right. I am taking the Saints because Tyler Shook has me buying in. They should have started him week 1, and they might have been a different NFC South. New York Jets at Buffalo. Anybody taking the Jets?
I'm not.
I did.
Buffalo's pretty much winning that one.
Okay. Buffalo's winning that one, even though Josh Allen may not play with a twisted ankle.
Atlanta's underachieved, Jay. That's why we're not picking Atlanta.
Titans at Jacksonville. Is anybody picking the Titans?
Is Jacksonville's wrestling players?
No, they can't.
No.
They got to win. They got to win this game to win the division. Them and Houston are in the battle right now. So Jacksonville's
the only person that would pick the Jets is named Jack Hirsch. Yes.
Yep.
Even
though he sits there and says, "Oh well, see the Jets aren't that good," but then he picks them in the end. I'm like, Jack, come on, bro.
One way or the other, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Arizona at LA. Is anybody picking Arizona?
Nope. Well, I'm not.
Austin?
Hell no.
I will. Have to play?
Who said I will?
No, I'm not taking Arizona.
Well, even if the Rams win or lose, is Rams wrestling players, or do they have to win this game?
They don't have to. I think
they don't have to.
Give me the Rams. I'll take the Rams anyway.
Yes, yeah. Michael. It's fun. It's fun to watch them when they're all going at it. And throw in James in there too, because James gets in there and
Yep, James he'd be talking smack too.
Okay, I'm actually thinking Arizona might be able to win this game for one reason. In the last 4 games, LA Rams are 1-3. They're falling apart, and they don't have to win. They can't move up and they can't move down. That 1 seed fight is deciding who gets the 1st and who gets the 5th seed. LA is locked in as the 6th seed. And there's a chance they're going to make Matthew Stafford sit, is what I heard.
I don't care if they're playing a high school, they're still going to lose.
They kind of did, Jay, because they decided Jacoby Brissett was going to play the rest of the season when Kyler practiced 1 week, and they were like, "No, you're going to stay on IR."
Well, that's just for the rest of the season. There's no sense of putting a Call of Duty guy out there.
Yeah.
Let him play his Call of Duty until the end of the season, you know.
We will skip that game for last because that's between the 1 seed and us, the now what, 10th seed, is it? I believe.
Something like that.
Basement drama. That's what we are right now.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett is the starter right now. So Indiana at Houston. Who you got, BA?
Oh, Houston by a mile. They're going to kill in Colts.
Is Old Man Rivers going to play?
Yeah.
No, he's not. No.
No?
Leonard Skinner's playing. That's what I call him.
Oh, Riley Leonard?
Yep.
Oh.
No, never.
I'll say if Old Man Rivers was playing, he maybe was going to try to play spoiler, but minus that, sorry, Indy. You don't got a chance.
He just came out today and said he's retiring. So.
Oh, okay.
No
So
more
it's Riley
football.
Leonard. Robbie, you're not taking Indy either, are you?
Nah. I'm going with Houston.
What about you, Austin?
Going with Houston and the best defense in the league right now.
A lot of clean sweeps right there.
What's that?
A lot of
defense wins. A
lot of clean sweeps they've had so far.
Yeah, he good.
Yep,
He
he
got
got
insurance
another
for his
5.
kids. He
That's
got
the
good.
thing. He got another 5 years of insurance for his kid. That was the smartest thing he could do. Come back, play for a team that's floundering, and say, I'm done. Cleveland at the Bungles. The Bungles aren't even playing for a playoff spot. They have nothing to play for. Cleveland doesn't have anything to play for except trying to prove.
I guess the question should be on this game is, does he just break the record or does he break it by a couple? So is Garrett going to get 1 sack, 2 sacks, or 3 sacks? That should be the question for this game.
He only needs 1.
I understand that. 1 to break the record, 2 to, the question though, how many sacks is he going to pile on?
Against the Bungles O-line, he'll probably get 8 sacks and they'll still lose the game.
You still need 1. You still need 1 sack to break the record. And that's all really counts in this game. I think he gets that, but I think the Cleveland Browns lose.
You heard what I said, right? I think he could get 8 sacks this game versus that O-line, and they'll still lose the game.
I'll give him 2 sacks in the loss. Joe's going to be Joe.
How many interceptions will Sanders throw? He goes 2 sacks, by the way, not 1. Robbie, who you got in this game? I know there's.
I got Cleveland. I got Cleveland dominating. Bengals got no defense, so Browns are getting Shadukis and shit all over them.
All right, Austin.
I'll take the Bengals.
I'm taking the Bungles too because I don't trust the Browns to win 2 games in a row.
Yeah, that was a Super Bowl against Pittsburgh.
He said dominate. Yeah, they're going to dominate.
Robbie is a Steelers fan. Don't insult him.
Whoa, those are fighting words right there, Jay. Come on.
Here's the toilet bowl of the AFC West. KC versus Las Vegas. You got that 3rd stringer. What's his name? Aladakun.
Chris, a lady coon. It's a lady coon. He used to play for the Steelers.
Okay. Ooh. He was fighting words there. All right. So who are you taking? Are you taking that third stringer or are you going to take Las Vegas with Ashton Genty?
I'm going Raiders.
Chris, a lot of booze.
A lot of whatever his name.
Austin, who you got?
I'll take Kansas City because Geno Smith is going to throw like 6 picks in this game.
On accident. Robbie.
Who do I got? Raiders.
Ooh. Ken.
The Raiders would find a way to screw up the number 1 pick, but I don't even think Geno Smith can screw that one up. He'll probably have like 20 picks. I hate to take KC over the Raiders, but I'd rather have the number 1 pick. So I'll take KC.
VA?
I'll take a lot of poo.
And this is Kelsey's last game.
And this is Kelsey's last game, but who
Is
hasn't
it?
done
Thank
anything
God.
but Kansas City.
Allegedly.
Who I'm taking.
I
Allegedly.
love that one, Jay.
I don't want
that,
to again. Go away.
Jinko Smith.
Gento Smith. I like that.
Yeah.
Chargers are resting Herbert because they cannot catch the Denver Broncos. They are 2 games behind. They can't win. Kelsey's last game is equals a loss the way it should be.
I think he's coming back, to be honest, but they're just going to hype it up as, is this his last game? Like you saw it last week at Arrowhead. Is this his last game at Arrowhead? The whole broadcast.
Chargers are resting starters. So is anybody picking the Chargers versus the Broncos at home?
No, Broncos got to win that game too to continue to get that number 1 seed.
Yep. Ken?
Yeah, I think Denver's going to win this game because of that.
Robbie?
Give me the Shannon Sharps. I'm taking Denver.
All right. Austin?
Denver.
I took Denver as well. Green Bay at Minnesota. Who you got, Austin?
Oh. Love's out, isn't he?
Yeah, Love is still out, I believe.
Is McCarthy playing?
Maybe.
That's what they're saying.
I trust Malik Willis more than I trust JJ McCarthy. I'll take Green Bay.
Right. Robbie?
This is going to be a shocker. I'm actually taking the Vikings.
Woo. All right. Pen to Bear
I like to live dangerously.
I hope it ends in a tie for Green Bay and Minnie.
That's what I'm picking.
I like to live dangerously as well. And look at the Packers when they lose this game, they'll just say, "Well, we were resting everyone," and that may very well be the case. But guess what? Minnesota's going to be 9-8, which when you think about it, how many of us thought they'd finish this year 9-8 just 5 weeks ago? So I'm going to go with Minnesota.
BA.
I hope it's a damn tie. Fuck both of them teams.
All right. And I'm going to take Minnesota. What the heck? Why not? I have to use the restroom if somebody could lead the next game up, which is Miami at New England. I'll be right back.
The overly sexually aggressive aquatic sea mammals
There you go.
at the New England Patriots. Is anyone taking the sea mammals?
Hail to the no.
No.
Is Stephon Diggs playing?
Good question, but does it really matter?
I don't think it really matters.
Yeah,
much.
he is. He is. They haven't ruled him out, so he is.
He better pretend like they overcooked their dino nuggets. I'm taking the Patriots.
Yeah, I think everyone's taking. No one's taking Miami.
Yeah, Patriots.
No.
All right,
No.
we'll move
I'm
on.
taking
to,
the overly aggressive aquatic sea animals.
yeah, sea mammals. Yeah.
Sexual.
This one's interesting. It has playoff implications, somewhat. Washington at Philly.
I have
Austin?
one question about that game between the overly aggressive aquatic sea mammals versus the Patriots.
There will be no rape cave.
Does Denver play first? Does anybody have the actual schedule?
Let me see. Hold on.
Chibi's dropping off a dolphin right now.
Denver is playing. Last. Nope,
Denver-
they're playing at the same time. They're playing at the same time.
Oh,
425.
they're playing at the same time. Damn it.
Yo.
I was hoping that Denver was at 1 o'clock.
And I
there's
think
only
New England wants to make a case for Drake May to be MVP. So I think he's going to play and he's going to try to light it up. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Miami's done.
No, but I wanted them to be playing where Denver played first, because then New England would know if they had a chance for the first seed or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But since they're both playing at the same time, they'll be going balls to the wall. Give me New England.
Washington at Philly.
Philly.
Hey.
Is anyone going to take the Commanders? The Foreskins? HTTR?
Nah.
Nah.
All
Yeah.
right.
There's
Philly
another
it is.
division that the Super Bowl is not going to run through.
Yeah. And it's the toilet bowl of the NFC least. We have the 1-star rating system versus the Ginas.
The Giants are going to find a way to screw up their draft pick possibilities even more, and they're going to beat the 1-star ratings.
Wow. Ken Winter. What do you say, BA?
I just love it when you say Ginas. Kind of still reminds me of that 40-year-old version saying, hey, my name's Gina. I'm taking a 1-star system because, I mean, they still got the great offense. I don't think they're going to be giving up on that. So,
Robbie?
My God, this is going to hurt me because I hate picking this team. Give me the 1-star rating team.
Austin.
Although I think it would be hilarious for the Giants to screw up the first overall pick. I just like BA said, Dallas's offense is too high powered.
Well, look, they've already screwed it up, Austin. They won last week against the Raiders. So even if the Raiders win and they lose, they still own the tie break, and the Raiders still get the number 1 pick.
Screw it up even more, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, they could. If they win again, they could actually fall behind the Jets and go to 4.
Yeah.
So that would be hilarious. But they have the worst run defense in the league, and I think Javonte Williams is going to run all over them. I'll take the 1-star rating.
I'm going to take the 1-star rating system too, but that would be fun if that was the upset of the week right there. Giants winning.
Is it really an upset, though?
Really?
I would
upset.
be
I have to
either
watch
way.
it. That's what I'll be.
Yeah, there we go. And then we got the Sunday night football game for the first place in the AFC North. And the only reason why this game is Sunday night is because they are the bigger TV market.
Is this the game of we should fire a coach, but we just won't?
Which coach should be fired, right?
Yep. So we got Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Robbie, you're going to go last. Austin, who you got?
Lamar Jackson has played like dog shit this year. I'll take Pittsburgh in this one.
Lamar's not playing, is he?
Yeah, Lamar.
Yeah, he is.
He's
playing.
He is playing.
Yeah, he is.
I've been out of the loop today.
He may
so.
play. He's questionable.
Yeah, to me, it doesn't matter who's at quarterback. With them, with their backup, it's 1A and 1B. Look, it's going to be Derrick Henry. Oh, hey, Pittsburgh, can you stop me? My name is Derrick Henry. I mean, I just think they're just going to run Derrick Henry and wear Pittsburgh out. And as much as you kind of want to see the Steelers win the game, I have a sneaking suspicion Baltimore just hands the ball to Derrick Henry and says, take us to the playoffs, and that's what's going to happen.
Derrick Henry's going to fumble in the pit, and then that'll be what makes Pittsburgh win.
Ooh.
I just don't have any faith in Pittsburgh right now. I don't know what they are. No one knows what they are. Pittsburgh doesn't know what they are. Aaron Rodgers doesn't know what he is because he's too busy drinking ayahuasca. I don't know. That's a problem with Pittsburgh this year. It's like, are they a good team or are they not a good team? One week you want to say they are. The next week you're like, nope, they really aren't. They're like, one week is a defense like, oh, wow, they've got a defense. Their defense is good. Okay, I see why they paid Watt the money. The next week it's like, oh, look, here's Rodgers throwing 4 or 5 touchdowns, showing you why he's he's a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame. And then the next week's like, yeah, gone fishing. So I just don't have any faith in them. I have more faith in Derrick Henry than I do the Steelers. I'm sorry.
Well, according to Steelers Wire on USA Today, Andrew Vasquez, he wrote how Florio and Chris Sims criticized Rodgers for placing his trust in veterans who clearly have lost a step over younger, more talented wideouts.
Yes.
Do you agree with that, Robbie?
What do you say again? This
He
is
said
Chris
Basically,
Sims,
they
right?
said that he keeps throwing the ball to MVS and doesn't look at other people. That's the thing in a nutshell. And if you look at the last game, there were 3 or 4 plays that were crucial where he kept trying to force it to MVS versus looking at other receivers who may or may not have been open.
I think
He
it
had
was
Kenny G wide open on that fourth down play. Kenny G
Yep.
was wide open. He missed him.
Talking about Ken Gamble, right?
Yep, he is wide open, walk-in touchdown. But
And
I
then,
guess like Aaron Rodgers needs to get his eyes checked.
yeah. So before I go, Robbie, who you got?
Oh, I'd rather eat dog food before I pick the Ratbirds to win. So I'm going.
You never asked me.
Oh, VA, who you got?
I'm going to put this way. I can see the offense not working the same way as Rodgers has been working before, even if he does throw to veteran. Metcalf not being there is a big part of that problem. And also their fabulous tight end, that the bulldozer that they have as a tight end, won't be playing either. So that's double whammy on them. And not Fryermuth, no. Talking about the rookie tight end, the big boy, the 320 Washington. Yes, he's not
Washington,
playing.
Yeah.
And
tight end.
the only thing that I can counter with Baltimore is, yeah, obviously run Henry all that time, but we're talking about John Harbaugh. That dude doesn't run Henry when he needs to run Henry. And this is the reason why they've never gotten to the Super Bowl, because they don't do that in the playoffs, because he's a jag-off. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Robbie. I have to be the jack-off in this one. I'm taking Baltimore in it.
That's cool.
Mike Tomlin's not gonna lose his job, but John Harbaugh will if he loses. I can see that.
The Steelers had their chance to close out the division last week. They blew it.
Exactly. I agree with that.
So I'm more mad at the Steelers than anything right now. Mike Tomlin's not going to get fired, so I'm not even going to entertain that.
So he's over 50% again
Right.
this year, and if he loses and they lose the division, wow. Give me Baltimore. I'm sorry, but King Henry, Mike Edwards said it first. Pittsburgh cannot stop Henry. Only Henry fumbling can stop the King.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Mike Tomlin he hit his quota already. You know, he got that 500 record going still.
Yeah, I know he does. Oh man, I got it out of here. I was looking for it. I was going to put up our favorite picture of King Henry. You know, King Butterfingers. Remember that picture?
Oh yeah.
Who else? I'm more worried about Lamar than King Henry.
And then we got our beloved Lions going over to face off in Chicago. The injury report today was not good. A lot of people sick. Amon Ra's dealing with a knee injury. He's not playing. He didn't practice. Penei Sewell still recovering with his ankle. He didn't practice. Anzalone has a concussion. It hasn't cleared protocol. He's not practicing. Austin, after hearing that, what do you think?
I'm sad. I'm a sad Lions fan. But with all the injuries and the way that our offense has been playing right now, the Bears offense just looks better. It looks like our offense did last year when we had Ben Johnson. I'm still going to take the Lions because I can't pick against them. But the Bears are probably going to win.
I love J.I. I'm sorry, Ken. This is cracking me up. Bears lose because they want the Lions to end their season above 500. Thank you, Caleb Corncob Williams. All right, Robbie, who you got? Yes, he is.
He's a Lions fan. Who do I got in this game? I want to pick the Lions, but they got just so many injuries going on here. You don't know if Amon Ross playing. Panay Soul's injured too, right?
Right, he's dealing with
Yeah.
the same injury that he had happen
Uh,
during that Minnesota game.
the Bears' offense is on fire, but the only way I see Detroit Lions win this game is in a shootout. But I'm still gonna pick the Lions, though.
All right, Robbie.
Right, Jay. I want to pick the Lions, but
I can't pick the Bears, man. I'm sorry, man. I can't pick the Bears.
All right, BA.
yeah, I would always vote. I want the Lions to win this game, so it'll be 9-8. I do think it's going to be a shootout. I think the Lions can expose the Chicago's defense. But in saying that, Chicago right now is just at a different level, and the Lions are just not there. So I'm gonna get the Bears at this one.
But that dude, shut the fuck up.
All right, Ken.
BA, man, I'm sorry, I had to laugh. You said they're going to expose the Bears' defense. Didn't San Francisco just do that?
Well, I mean,
Someone said-
what I mean is that they know that that defense, they're going to put some points on that defense because that defense is not very good.
I expect another week of plain Jane zone defense from the Bears. If you looked at the San Francisco game, they did nothing exotic. I don't even think they blitzed but once. I expect the same. That being said, Ben Johnson, when they asked
Shut your
about
mouth.
wrestling the starters, said we're going to play to win. And I want to bring this back up because, Jay, I love you, my brother. And thank you very much because that's the exact reason why the Bears want to beat you. They want you to go from first to worst, from having a 15-win season to a losing record in 1 year. They want to complete the flip. Ben Johnson wants to beat you. Period. Week 2, he threw up a 50-burger. Yeah, the entire team, not just Ben, wants a little payback. And they want to go in the playoffs hot. And if they're up by enough, then they'll start rushing starters. But I don't think the foot comes off the gas with Ben. That doesn't seem to be his style or Caleb's style. I think they're just come out and start throwing. I think they're going to rest Rome. They'll play Luther a little bit. And like I said, if the score starts to get like, okay, we're up by 2 scores, we're up by 3 scores. If that should happen, you'll start to see some resting. But if they're comfortable with the lead, then they'll start resting a few guys. But I think Ben wants to see you guys at 8-9, not 9-8. In fact, wouldn't that be ironic that the Vikings end up in 3rd place and you end up in the basement?
We already are in the basement because they swept us, even if we tied the record. But what would be funny is if we did pull this out, and there is a way we can.
Yeah,
I think it depends on how much who or how much and who they rest on the offense. I think that's going to make it different.
Dan said we're not resting anybody. If they're
I know. I don't
to
think
play, they play.
you guys aren't because you're done. But the Bears got to play the Packers the next week. So if you got some guys like Luther Burden, for example, he may play early, but by the second half, he might be a ghost who won't be on the field anymore.
I'm going to say this, and I've said it all season. Goff is only as good as the O-line.
Any quarterback is as good as their O-line.
No, but I mean, with him being a statue, it's more that style of quarterback.
Goff has had one of the best seasons with this crappy offensive line. That's what I'm saying.
Let me
Third
keep
and
going.
passing, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah, 3rd in
He's like
passing
third.
yardage, 2nd or 3rd in touchdown, 7th in completion percentage.
Actually, it's 5th.
Is it 5th? I was right the first time. Okay.
Yep.
And that was with being pressured 24% of the time. There's 2 other quarterbacks that were pressured 24% of the time this year. Do you want me to name them?
I know one's Lamar.
Lamar Jackson and Patrick
Joe
Mahomes.
Burrow.
And Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. What are the records of those teams?
Losing.
8-8 and
At
6
6
and 8.
and
What is
6
it,
and
9?
10 and 6 and
6
10
and 10.
for the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them had bad seasons for themselves, didn't they? But yet Goff has had actually statistically one of his best seasons he's ever had.
If you look at his stats, you would think he's up for MVP.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He has more touchdowns than Drake May.
He only
Yes,
threw
that's
6 picks, right?
Seven.
Only 6 picks? 7?
And he's been sacked more times than he's ever been in his career. 37
36
times.
37 now? I thought it was 36 is what they said. It's 37.
Maybe it was
37. Either way,
37.
Goff is not the problem in Detroit. It
Nope.
starts with the offensive line.
Run game, offensive line, play call.
Well, if
Yes,
the offensive
that
line
too.
is working, we're able to run.
Yep.
If we're able to run, then it sets up the play action, whereas Goff thrives whether he's being blitzed or not.
It's the play caller. I mean, it's
It
the
is play
line
calling too.
play caller because look at Bears.
That too.
Bears 2 years ago had the same offensive line they had last year, and they were markedly better. What changed? The players hadn't changed. The coaching, the scheme, the play caller.
You
That's
guys
what
changed
changed.
all three of your inferior.
We did
interior
no,
line.
not this year. I'm talking if you take. Don't. I'm not talking about this year's team. Last year's team, the year before that, that was the same line for those 2 years, and it was markedly better the year before with a different play caller. The play caller and the scheme really impacts the line a lot. And if you're not playing to your line's strength, which your play caller is not doing right now, that's why you get these issues and why they get so many pressures. When you get a coach who takes the line you have and doesn't try to Mike Martz it, that was Mike Martz is the best example. When he came to Chicago for Lovie Smith, he tried to do the greatest show on turf in Chicago. He didn't have the offensive line for that, and Jay Cutler got killed. I mean, that's where your guys' problem is. It's not necessarily the personnel per se, as much as it is the play caller and the scheme. You're not utilizing the players that you have properly, and that's part of the problem.
I think it's 50% both ways. I think the offensive line sucks. I think the play calling sucks. I mean, I've been preaching this the whole time. Everybody wants to shit on Morton like he wasn't a good play caller. That dude won 4 games in a row, blew out Chicago in one of those games, and he was using Montgomery quite a bit, which Dan don't do. So that makes a whole difference. When you got Montgomery as a battering ram coming through there, you tire out that defense because they're always getting ran fuck over. Mm-hmm. And then you sprinkle in Jahmyr Gibbs, and Jahmyr Gibbs will break one because you're so tired of trying to tackle Montgomery, you can't tackle Jahmyr Gibbs after that. So
that might have been the biggest.
That's how that offense is supposed to work.
BA, that might have been the biggest mistake of the season when he took play calling duties away from Morton, because I would have liked to see what Morton would have done with the full season.
Yeah, I would have too.
Hey, Megan.
And plus, the rush offense wasn't hitting like last year. Like I think the rush offense was not impactful like the previous year before.
Well, that's what the first
they still had like top 5. They still have top 3 offense scoring, and they have top 3 offense yards. So I mean, it's not like their offense went anywhere. It's just the way that the last 8 games so far that Dan has called. Yeah, he's gotten a little bit out of this. He's played some teams. The whole AFC East we beat, so that's his credit there. Our NFC East we beat. That's his credit, except for Philadelphia, which we should have won that game too.
Yeah,
but because he just wanted to go for it every day.
If he would have took the points in the game, y'all won. Y'all won that game.
As bad as it's been with Monty not rushing as much, do you realize what the total team's rushing yards is this year for the Lions? With one game to go. 1,919 yards.
Which is good for what?
4.6 yards per kick. I'm not looking at overall. I'm 21 total touchdowns on the ground. 8 from Monty, 13 from Gibbs. I'm not looking at NFL. I'm looking at our team.
Right. Well, I mean, they're 15th rushing offensively at 119.9 yards per game. So that's bad for the Lions. 15th?
Yeah,
15th?
They're ranked approximately 10 to 15th in total rushing yards per game.
Mhm.
You know, the yards per carry hover between 4.5 and 5, placing 13th to 18th in efficiency. Advanced metrics showed significant regression, low success rate, around 25th to 30th in rushing success rate. That's a huge change for them, man. That's massive change for them.
Mhm.
And I think I agree with BA. I think especially when Campbell went away from the 1-2 punch and just try to get Jameer the record, you know. But then, I have to wonder another question. Last year, when Monty elected not to have surgery and sat out those couple weeks to play in the playoffs, you would assume he was properly healed by this season. But is there something lingering from that, or that's why maybe he hasn't been used as much? Was there a health concern that maybe we don't know about? Outside of that, I think it was the dumbest thing that Campbell did by going away from the 1-2 and trying to just make Gibbs a feature back.
Yeah, I don't think it had to do with injuries, to tell you the truth.
That's like the easiest thing to blame, injuries.
It is. But like, you know, are we going to find out after the season that there was some lingering issue? I mean, that's the only thing that can explain it to me, because otherwise, how could you be so stupid to take something that really works well for you and catapults your offense and gives you time of possession, moves the ball, and wins you games, and decide, you know what, I'm not going to do it anymore.
So
You know what I mean?
Yeah, to the point what Michael said here, Monty looked fine at Cincinnati. Yeah, he looked fine to me all this time. The last game that he actually had significant carries, he actually did very well. He did better than Jameer, because you're using him as a battling ram for them a minute, but they went away from that. Dan just needs to get. We just need to get an offensive coordinator that has some kind of,
Hey, JB, I don't know why you're laughing.
What do you
call Lions
Hey, no,
fan? What do you call Lions fan with the ring?
I think he thinks this is a Bears jersey. This is a Barry Sanders, Oklahoma State jersey.
Let's say you call a Lions fan with the ring non-existent.
Actually, they have 4, but not Super Bowl rings.
I said Super Bowl.
But you just said rings. I heard ring.
Whatever.
So I was.
You did ring. You did say ring.
So that can.
You said ring.
Okay, well, I'll add the 9 other rings that Chicago has to the equation. Okay,
you can.
Whatever floats your boat. Hopefully,
that's
it's water.
good, Sergio. Though Sergio, that would be. Wouldn't it be funny if this year being the 40th anniversary of Super Bowl 20, that the Bears end up I don't know if this would happen, but wouldn't it be funny if it was Bears Pats in a rematch of the Super Bowl?
I hope not.
Later?
Yeah, not going to happen.
It would be funny.
We thought the Patriots.
It would be funny. Ha ha.
NFL marketers would have a dream with it. You kidding? It's a wet dream for the NFL marketing.
I said it'd be scripted, then I wouldn't watch the NFL no more.
Yeah, just not the Patriots.
Chicago might have a great record and they might be doing really good. Hats off to Ben Johnson, by the way. He has done a super job with that team, but they're not Super Bowl ready yet.
What's Super Bowl ready?
Dude, if you can't play defense in the playoffs, you're going out. You have
we'll
defense is going to get shredded. Okay.
We'll see what happens in the playoffs.
I'm just telling you. I'm just trying.
I think any team that's in is Super Bowl ready because you're in the postseason. You're in that tournament. You're ready to be there.
Okay.
Now, look, there's varying degrees.
What about the Panthers? You think the Panthers are Super Bowl ready?
They've got a shot. They could pull off. They could look at what when the Giants won their second was the first one or second one. They came in at 7-9, and then
you're talking about an anomaly. Okay, we're talking about reality, not an anomaly.
In reality, do I think the Panthers, they've come up big in some pretty big games, and then you got times you're like, okay, reality sinks in.
Oh my God, come on, that's fucked up, Sergio.
I mean,
boy, he likes trashing the Bears. That's all I got.
Yeah,
That's funny.
He's a Broncos fan, right? How's that happen?
Yeah.
Sergio's a Broncos fan, really?
Yeah,
he just said the Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl, so I'm
You're assuming
he's a Broncos fan.
I have people. Bears go up against Philly, they will. No, they already beat Philly once this year. You can't say that.
They squashed.
they did.
Yeah, I'm not
They went all over
certain.
Philly.
Now that one I'm not certain about. Philly is just not going to the Super Bowl this year. That's period. And
I mean, if you
Chicago
look
could
at
be
this
the one to take
NFC
them out.
picture, if any of these teams, even the Packers, I dare say, have a
Packers ain't
legit
doing
shot
shit
at
either.
making the game.
The Packers ain't doing nothing. Dude,
The Packers
no.
limping in with the injuries, it makes it harder. But look at that defense. They showed it against the Bears that that defense
No
can be
Michael
really
Parsons.
good without Mike Parsons still.
Yeah,
Um,
and Chicago beat them, and there was a reason why, because you didn't have the pressure on you.
To tell you the truth, I think the Texans are going to go to the Super Bowl.
I would
don't
like to
think
see
it's
the
the
Texans go to the Super Bowl.
The
They
AFC
got
is
the
going to be a
great-
little
the
more
best
interesting,
defense.
I think. And the
Yeah,
I think
NFC,
so.
though, I think it's almost anyone's game in the NFC. Like for me,
Defense
there's
is
no
defense.
clear
The
cut team in the NFC.
And I think it's coming down to 3 teams. And one of you guys ain't gonna like one of the teams I'm putting in there on the AFC side. I think it's the Broncos.
Right.
I think it's the Patriots, or it's the Jaguars.
Jaguars.
I like those
make it.
picks.
I
like
think all
those
3 of
players.
those. I think all 3 of those are better defenses than the Bills. Definitely better than the Ravens, and definitely
Well, the
better
Bills-
than the Steelers.
The Bills
Those
ain't
are
gonna
one
make
and
it.
done. As much as I love the Steelers, they're one and done to get in.
I don't think Buffalo's getting that far. Their defense is awful. They cannot stop the
Yeah,
run.
they can't stop the run. If you can't stop the run, dude,
And
Defense
Denver
is
already
key.
beat Buffalo in Buffalo.
yeah. Buffalo beat New England too. Just remember that.
In New England.
And that was a
New
good
England.
come. And that was that they were down 3 scores and came back to
21 points. Yep, and came back. Yep.
Yeah, so I
And
mean,
New-
I
but
wouldn't
also-
write Buffalo off because of Josh Allen.
And
I would
New
not write
England
Buffalo.
and New England beat Buffalo in Buffalo this year too.
And Houston beat the shit out of Buffalo too. Sacked the hell out of
They must be new to football.
Yep. I mean, look at what you're seeing, and that last comment's so right, because what you're seeing from some of these teams that know they're in the last couple of weeks, like last week, you'll see it this week, lots of vanilla, plain Jane. They're starting to install their playoff offense, their playoff defense. Like last week was hook and ladder week in the league. I think like 5 teams ran the hook and ladder.
Mhm.
Ben Johnson, that was the only trick play they ran this whole week. Everything was straight up with them, offensively and defensively. It's good. That's why I think it's funny that people get surprised in the playoff games, because all of a sudden it's a whole different defense than what they saw in week 17 and 18. Because, yeah, in 17 and 18, they kind of played a vanilla-based defense while they installed their new defense at practice.
So
I don't
now-
base these teams going into places with what they do 16 and 17 games. I don't.
okay.
I look what
so
they do as a body.
Anyways, I was
Sorry,
getting ready to
JD.
say, in the second half, Ohio State has outscored Miami 14-3, but it's 1st and 7 on the OSU 7 for the Miami Hurricanes. Go Canes!
With 146 left in the game.
Yes.
Is that the
Well,
Major
Keith
Bowl?
might be
That
right.
Major Bowl, is it?
This is
This is the Cotton Bowl. This is for the
This is a
CFP.
this is
What's
10.
the Major Bowl?
And that's a 10th seed. That's a 10th seed. Taking out
Who
the
plays in
second seed.
Who plays in the main bowl?
Well, nobody knows yet because they got to play the playoffs. They have to.
Oh yeah,
so-
yeah. I forgot they do playoffs now.
This is the
I'm not
first of
used to
them,
that. I'm
right?
a Panther
Tonight?
fan.
Tomorrow there's 2 more of them, I think, or 3.
3. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not used to
Oregon versus
playoffs.
Texas
football.
Tech, Alabama versus Indiana, and Ole Miss versus Georgia. So
Indiana versus Alabama. That's going to be a game. Both teams are playing
Oh,
very
yeah,
well right
that's
now.
gonna beat the
None
crap
of
out.
which I'll be watching.
Alabama ain't shit. Shouldn't have been in the damn playoffs in the first place. Notre Dame should have been. Screw
So
Alabama.
Nebraska fell apart to Utah. Hey, I do got a joke about that though that I saw. Suckeye fans
Is
are
it-
screaming
did,
at a girl.
Did Willingham coach that game, or did he?
No,
did he have-
No,
Willingham
it was
is
Beth
coaching.
Moses.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. And they still beat the
So-
stank out of them.
Anyways, what I wanted to say about that is I heard who Utah should hire as a coach, and it would benefit him.
Yeah,
They should
I
hire.
seen this one.
They,
I seen this
they
too.
should hire Sharon Moore because there it's okay to have more than one wife.
True. Those are facts. No ethics codes there. Utes. I like Utah this year. They were pretty good. Pretty good football team this year.
The best game today.
Miami just scored.
Woohoo!
That's
The
game over
Exodus
then.
has begun. That's game over because they are going to be up 10 points with a minute left. Wow.
Good job,
Glad this
Miami.
could happen. I was on. Oh my God, Utah coach hire. Oh my God, LOL.
Willingham is a really good coach, though. He's a really good coach.
He is. When I heard that he might come out, because he almost retired last season, right? And came back to coach the youth. When I heard he became a target after everybody else kept getting re-signed that they were targeting, I was like, I would like Kyle Whittingham out of the last 4 names I heard. And then 2 days later, boom, he was hired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's the guy to straighten up the program as far as the
and I want to give credit
is
to Doug Karsh of Karsh and Anderson. He's the one that broke. He goes, I heard they're trying to get Kyle Whittingham.
Yeah, they were originally trying to go after the other coach, the younger coach first, but then he committed Arizona. I think it was Arizona.
Oh yeah, Dillinger.
And he committed,
Dillingham.
so they went after Willingham. Yeah, because they wanted to go young, which is a smart idea. But hey, Willingham's a really good coach. He is. He's done wonders for Utah. 117 and what, like 30 something?
118 and 36.
Yeah, dude
in his career
wins,
there,
man.
Been there since 2005, I think it was, right?
And that's Utah. Just think about it. The Utes.
The Utes.
Now all they got to do is change the AD and get rid of the damn AD from Michigan. They'll be fine. Fucking moron. Oh, Megan's really hacking back there, ain't she? I can hear her all the way up.
Yeah, I heard
her. She's all the way in the other room, too.
Yeah.
Somebody's pissed.
Coughing up a lung.
So,
you guys got cold running through there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the flu going through here.
Oh, ouch.
Didn't it start with the baby?
No, it started with the one currently hacking her lung up in the room.
So it circles back through again. You guys are on round 2 of the flu. Yes, Ward Manuel needs to be on a raft with Sharon Moore heading towards Tahiti or some remote island of misfit freaks.
Yes. He'd be going
Ward Manuel is the reason why Jim Harbaugh left, because he refused to give him NIL money for players. And then the first year that Sharon Moore's here, all of a sudden the NIL books get opened. What the hell?
Yeah.
He goes, that's what it feels like. She said, Megan, that's what it feels like. Yep, she's dying.
Coughing up a lung, yeah. Sorry, Megan.
I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being here on this momentous occasion, because it is my 2000th episode. Robbie, it was great to put a face with the name. It was good to see you here. You're more than welcome to come back any Wednesday night and talk football.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jack
Wagon.
Come on, man. But I call people a jackwagon. That's a compliment. Okay, it's not an insult.
It just means that we are passionate about our team that isn't
when
his.
He says jag off.
Correct.
Yeah, we call him a jack wagon or a jag off. He's in the circle. Yeah,
right.
Jack wagon.
You got jack wagon, then you got jag wagon. I never used that one really.
But I want to end this show the way I end every show. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. That's the only way to make the world a better place. This is the 2000th time I've signed off with that saying. and I hope for another 2,000.
Yeah, we're hoping with you, buddy.
Ginger of Destruction. Good to see you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Megan. What was that one guy's name? Sergio. All of you that's been in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. It's an honor to do this. And it's an honor to have good friends to talk to. Greetings and salutations, as we used to say in the D&D world. Yes, I was one of those nerds in high school. I admit it. Have a great night, everybody.
Happy New Year. Bear down.
Happy New Year, everyone.
One press.
Turn it up, it's that time again. Jeremy B. Lyons, he's your best friend. Every weekday, Evan, you know the vibe. He's shouting one ride with that rocket drive. Rolling up the scene, light up that fire. Jeremy's in the booth, taking us higher. With a grin and a laugh, he's got the crowd in a blaze. Smoking out the haters in a rock star haze. The stories that inspire and riffs that will ignite. When one pride echoes, everything feels right. Jeremy Beelan, every day at 11. Yelling one B ride like we're in rock heaven.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.